Hello, my name is Monica Pierce, and I want to welcome you to the Agricultural Education Internship Workplace Experience program and course. So, a lot of you have received information via email regarding this program. Obviously, you all applied and you are all enrolled into the course that runs alongside the internship experience. So the purpose of this video is going to be to familiarize you with Moodle, which is where assignments will be posted and turned in, and discussion boards will be available for you to participate in. So first, I want to review the general program information with you just as a reminder. You guys will be completing 75 hours of workplace experience alongside a high school agriculture teacher. And those experiences can include these, anything listed in this list, and then anything else that might be approved by the teacher that you're working alongside of. Um, that's the bulk of the course, and then you have hour logs that you'll be submitting along the way, along with some reflections, and then you have a couple larger assignments too that I want to talk about today as well. Those being the lesson plan that you're going to create, deliver, and you're actually going to record that and post the video for me to see. And then you will also be creating a final slideshow presentation to summarize your experience of this program. And then probably what you're all most interested in is the fact that you will be receiving a $1,000 stipend for participation in this program. So originally I had mentioned that money was going to come to you in the form of an hourly wage. Um, just because of some accounting details, we are going to provide that to you in the form of a stipend instead, and that will be delivered in two $500 stipends. So the first $500 will come to you at the completion of midterm, so halfway through this spring semester, which will be this midterm ends March 7th, but by the time we get grades and everything and checks processed, that would be sent or mailed to you by the end of March, would be your first $500. So, in order to get that first $500, you need to be earning at least a B in this course. And then, in order to get the second $500, your final grade has to be at least a B as well. So, just to look through some of this other information here, I want to click on the course syllabus. This will give you a summary again of the program at the top, and then your assignment outline for the course. So you're going to see that we have several discussion boards, and then we have your monthly hour log and reflection forms to fill out and submit. And then, like I mentioned, that lesson plan video, um, the lesson plan project, and then your final slideshow project. Okay, so this is just an outline with due dates for each of those, how many points they're worth, and the point totals for the whole course. So I realize some of you might not be able to log into Moodle. There are directions on this syllabus as to how to log into Moodle. If you have trouble with that, contact me via email is the best way to reach me at this point. Okay, so go ahead and take a look at the syllabus and let me know if you have any questions there. And then everything is up for all of your assignments are already posted. So you can work ahead and have all of this completed, within the next month, or you can wait till the due dates and submit things as they are due. So you're going to see that this course is basically just divided by months. So we don't necessarily have weekly assignments, but you have monthly assignments. So you're going to have a discussion board every single month, and then you see in April there's 2 discussion boards, and that's just because the semester ends in the middle of May. So I wanted to post everything for you in April so that you had plenty of time to realize that those assignments are going to be due the middle of May. everything's posted here again with the due dates listed. So quick overview of our January assignments. You're going to, the discussion board is pretty simple. It's just introducing yourself. So you're going to introduce yourself with 8 nouns, and then you are going to reply to your classmates as well. There's a rubric as to how this is going to be graded, and then I also gave an example discussion post, which is 8 nouns about myself. So go ahead and take a look at that and make sure you make your first posting by January 29th, and then your response to at least 3 of your classmates by February 5th. You can also feel free to submit your introduction as a video if you would like to, rather than type it out. Okay. And then the first, so you're going to see every single month, you're going to have your monthly log hour submissions. So I did provide a link again to the form for your monthly log hours, but many of you already have access to this. So along with logging the date, the activity, and the hours that you worked, you're also going to have to answer these 3 reflection questions each month. Okay. So that is reoccurring every single month. The discussion board is different every month, but there is a discussion board every month. So the February discussion board is actually very easy because it's just asking you the same questions from some of your internship experiences. So it's having you reflect on the work that you've been doing as part of your internship. So that's easy. A reflection for March is an assignment is included in this. Okay. So what you are going to do for the March discussion post is you are going to upload your written lesson plan. Because if you go ahead and read the syllabus requirements, you know you have to create a lesson plan as part of this course. You need to deliver that lesson plan to a student audience. Students can be those students can be your peers. They can be in your class. They can be elementary students. They can be it can be any setting that is an agricultural lesson plan that you are delivering. Okay, so you're going to create that lesson plan, and I want you to create that lesson plan in utilizing this format. This is the same format that's used for the agricultural education career development event competition. I also did say that if you wanted to compete in the Ag Ed CDE, you can use that same lesson plan and that delivery for the assignment as well. Okay, so you're just posting your lesson plan, your completed lesson plan template here for others to provide feedback to. And then equally as important is for you to provide feedback to each of your peers or to 3 students as well. Okay. Again, the rubric for your responses, that's the wrong rubric. I got to get the right one listed there. But the rubric for your responses to your classmates will be posted here as well. Your, that was February, that was March. Your April discussion boards, you have 2 discussion boards. So, and you have a couple other assignments. So your first assignment is when you deliver that lesson plan, you are going to record that lesson plan, okay? And then you're going to submit that video recording to me. Your classmates are not going to see your video recording. Only I will see your video recording, just sort of as proof that you did in fact deliver a lesson. So, however, an MP4 format or YouTube format will be fine. The first discussion for this April timeframe is you just reflecting on your lesson delivery and how it went. So there is the lesson plan reflection here. So you'll fill that out and you'll answer these questions, and the part that you're going to post on the discussion board is a response to these questions. Okay, so and that's all listed here for your initial post, and then you're going to respond again to 3 of your peers, encouraging them, providing feedback to them, connecting with them, and how they reflected. Okay. Your second discussion board, which is due the the first post is due May 7th. So it's only a week after that other discussion post. So we kind of are doubling up things in April because May is a short month. So your second discussion board for April is your final slideshow presentation, which is due May 7th. And all of the assignment guidelines for that final slideshow project are listed here. And you can read through those and let me know if you have any questions. But in sum, you're kind of creating a PowerPoint slideshow that summarizes your experience. And make sure you're taking pictures along the way of all of your experiences because you will need pictures on this slideshow presentation. Maybe the more complicated part about this presentation is that I am going to require that you record this presentation since we are not able to gather as a class for everyone to share live. You're going to present this in a recorded presentation. There's a couple ways you can record your presentation. Microsoft PowerPoint has a recording button, so that might be the easiest. If you use Google Slides, there's a program called Screencastify that is pretty easy to use too. That's free as long as your video is under 5 minutes, which this video conveniently only needs to be 2 to 5 minutes long. And then you'll be required to upload that video slide presentation as well as your slides separately. I want to look at the slides and the video because the thing on the slides is that you have to include a note section on the slides. So I want you to upload both of those documents for me to grade. And then you will watch and reply to at least 3 of your classmates' recordings. So that is your final project. And then after that, you'll end up submitting your final May hours. And then if you earn a B or greater in this course, your second $500 payment will be mailed to you. Okay. So I hope that all of you are able to log into Moodle and get started. Oh, just as kind of a point of reference, each month I'm looking for about 15 hours. So monthly hour log reflection sheets are worth 30 points, so it's about 2 points per hour of experience. So we're looking to have, in order to get our 75 hours, you're going to need to be doing approximately 15 a month. So, and then you'll be cramming a little bit in May, so you might want to do a little bit more ahead of time. So I'm looking for at least 15 hours a month to earn your full 30 points for the monthly logs. Some of you have already started hours, so those will just count. If you already have, let's say 30 hours, basically you already have your points for the January and February logs. Okay. So, please reach out if you have any questions. Best way is email, but then if we need to set up a Zoom or a phone call, we can certainly do that as well. So good luck and really have fun this semester exploring agricultural education with your cooperating teacher. Thanks.